Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today I'll be talking about the Chris Herndon trade. Joe Douglas does it again. Before we get started, just wanted to mention you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. If you haven't already, please make sure to check out the Just Jets podcast. And how about this shirt from our friends over at Smack Apparel? Zach Wilson is the new quarterback of the New York Jets, and why don't you rock yourself some sweet merch from Zach Wilson? And I got the link for that in the description below, so check it out. So Chris Herndon is gone. The experiment is over. I was high on him, really, unfortunately, for the last 3 years. He came on strong as a rookie at the tail end of the season, having a nice connection with Sam Darnold, and I was super excited for Chris Herndon. I thought he was going to have a big year in 2019. He is suspended and hurt and only plays one game. In 2020, was not very effective. He had, 287 yards and 3 touchdowns last year. Not very good. And he was starting to get beat by Tyler Croft in training camp and on the roster and stuff like that. But I was still holding out hope. He was someone who I thought would be a Gase Freedom Watch kind of a player, someone who would explode onto the page after finally, being freed of the monstrosity of that offense. But supposedly that's not the case. But do not fret, because I think the Jets got really damn good value for Chris Herndon. So they flip Herndon and a 6th. So essentially their tight end number 2 and their 6th, a 6th round pick for Minnesota's 4th round pick. So if you're keeping track at home, that is 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, a number 3, 2 number 4s, a number 5, and a number 6. So the Jets still have a ton of draft assets and capital, even after some of these moves that they've made in trading for an edge and trading Chris Herndon and attaching a pick on that for essentially to move up a little bit. I love this move for Joe Douglas. And yeah, right now they're a little bit thin at the tight end position. Let's just take a look at some of these other guys they cut today, Daniel Brown and Ryan Griffin. So that is Brown, Griffin, Herndon, all off the roster. Right now it is Croft and Kenny Yeboah too. How could we forget Kenny Yeboah was cut? So that's another guy gone. So is there going to be a move for another tight end? You could really make that case. How about a Zach Ertz reunion? Possibly. If it doesn't cost a whole lot, I'm not necessarily opposed to that. I don't think he's anywhere close to the player that he once was, but with the Joe Douglas connection to the Philadelphia Eagles, it's hard not to draw that line. And we know that the Eagles, 1, have a better tight end right now in Dallas Goedert, who's going to play ahead of him. And number 2, they were looking to move on from him anyway. So if you can recoup, I don't know, a 5th, a 6th, whatever it would take to get Zach Ertz, I don't think it's going to cost you too much. Then maybe they do it from their perspective. So Herndon's probably going to play a little bit for the Vikings too. Irv Smith's going to miss a little bit of time, so Herndon could come in and hold down the fort. I hope that he plays well there. I'm a Chris Herndon guy. I think he has some talent, so maybe he could be something for the Minnesota Vikings. They can find a nice little piece there. But for the New York Jets, it'll be Tyler Croft for right now, who I'm going to take away the probably. He did look like the Jets' best tight end so far in training camp and throughout the preseason. So he caught a couple of touchdown passes from Zach Wilson against the Green Bay Packers, and we'll see. Maybe the Jets will go just full 2015 and not use their tight ends at all. But in this offense, I don't see that as something that's going to be super likely. So who knows? But just wanted to get my reaction out there. Love the trade from the New York Jets perspective, and we'll see what else good old Joe Douglas has up his sleeve.